We're checking in with meteorologist Greg Fields. Greg, I can see from the window right here, it's the kind of dark and gloomy, a little wet out there. I don't mind it. Is it going to change at all?
It will change a little bit later this week, Cleo. In fact, for Friday Night Lights, it's going to be some great football weather. We'll get to that here in just a bit. But yeah, it's still wet out there now as we head toward midday. We'll have the showers, light to moderate rain. It will continue to persist through midday into the afternoon, beginning to taper off some a little bit later for that drive home. But you see those moderate showers heading into Tarrant County, over toward Fort Worth, Benbrook, out toward Weatherford and Mineral Wells, so a little farther west. So this is where we have seen the heaviest rain, and we'll continue to see that as we go through the afternoon hours. So we haven't gotten any reports of flooding, at least not yet, but we could see some localized areas of high water, something we'll be watching, and just keep in mind, let us know if you do see some high water in those areas. But we are looking at light rain up into Denton, Decatur, up toward Bowie and Gainesville, up along the Red River. So this will continue, but again, that's lifting north. So I think as we get toward the latter half of the afternoon, the rain chances will taper off. Now, we won't see much at all in our far eastern counties. You can see maybe some isolated showers and storms out towards Sulphur Springs in those areas. It will be more widespread the farther west we go as we go through the day, and we're not anticipating severe weather. So we'll keep that coverage about 50% through midday, and then it does begin to taper off for that drive home later today. Still some scattered showers and storms around. We'll get a little bit of a lull, I think, a little bit later this evening, but then it starts to bump back up, but it won't be as widespread after midnight. And for that morning rush tomorrow, still could see some isolated to scattered showers and storms around. So here's that timecast heading into the afternoon. You can see the rain does begin to taper off just a little bit. The exception may be out to our far southwestern counties as we head into the evening hours. Overnight tonight, some isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two for that drive into work for tomorrow. So the morning rush won't be as wet as it was this morning, but we'll still see some isolated showers kind of hanging around for the morning rush tomorrow. And then as we go through the day tomorrow afternoon, that does begin to taper off a little bit more for us, I think, as we head later into tomorrow. So you see as we head toward midday, still some isolated showers out there, but notice the drying does begin late in the day on Wednesday, and then for the rest of the week we will start to see those rain chances almost zero. In fact, as we head into a Thursday, a less than 20% coverage, and then for the weekend we'll clear out, taking those rain chances out of the forecast later on this week. But for right now, we are still looking at that light rain, still looking at delays up to 30 minutes out at DFW Airport, where we have 73 degrees. So far, a tenth of an inch officially out at the airport, but we've gotten some locally higher amounts, getting up to a quarter of an inch around. And the same heading over to Love Field, the light rain coming down 74 degrees, a tenth of an inch of rain there so far as well. So the rain has been light but steady, and we're looking at those temperatures in the 70s, heading out to Rockwall at 76, 73 in Wiley right now, but notice Greenville, a little more sunshine as we get into our eastern counties, 81 degrees there right now, and then 72 coming back over to Benbrook. Now those highs today will only reach the 70s in our far western counties, where we'll see the rain persisting. You see on the satellite radar composite there, but look at a little more sunshine breaking out later today in our eastern counties. We could be in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees there, but only in the 70s, mid to upper 70s a little farther west. So we'll put in the Metroplex those low 80s today, and we'll keep those temperatures actually below normal for the rest of the week. In fact, now we'll nudge up close to 90, I think, by the end of the week on Friday. But then as we head into the upcoming weekend, we'll be back down into the upper 80s. And again, those overnight lows over the weekend will get pretty comfortable as well. So here's that 14-day forecast for you. Again, only in the upper 80s, but those overnight lows, that's going to feel nice. By the end of the weekend, we're looking at some mid 60s for those lows heading into early next week. Temperatures stay below normal for the first part of the week, but then we'll start to nudge back up, getting into the 90s late next week. But we'll keep it rain free for now. All right, let's